As we continue through the Sermon on the Mount, we must remember this. The narrow path Jesus calls us to is not a life of restriction, it's the road into the spacious life of the kingdom of heaven. This week's section, Matthew 5:27 through 37, can feel especially narrow. Jesus speaks frankly about lust, divorce, and oaths. Now, these topics may seem disconnected at first, but they all point to the same deeper issue: how our desires, when disordered, lead us to break trust and tear down relationships. In each case, Jesus is not just prohibiting bad behavior, he's diagnosing a heart condition. Lust is desire turned inward and inflamed, seeing others as mere objects to consume rather than people to honor. When unchecked, it erodes the very covenant that marriage is built on. Divorce then flows out of that erosion. And whether through contempt or infidelity, we're tempted to cast aside our vows when they no longer serve our desires. But Jesus is clear. Marriage is not disposable. The pain of breaking that union is complex and long-lasting. It ripples out far beyond the individuals involved. And then Jesus speaks of oaths, our tendency to manipulate language to get our way. In a world of half-truths and broken promises, Jesus calls his followers to simple integrity. Let your yes be yes and your no, no. These three teachings all point to the same direction. They call us to become the kind of person whose desires are brought into alignment with the love of God. Someone who doesn't use others for their pleasure, or discard them when they become inconvenient, or twist words to cover our selfish intent. Jesus isn't taking joy from us, he's rescuing it. He's showing us the path back to wholeness. So maybe today your desires are pulling you in a dangerous direction. Maybe you're tempted to break a vow, to rationalize a lustful gaze, or to bend the truth to protect yourself. Before you do any of that, hit pause and pray, or have a conversation with a trusted friend, or simply invite God's Spirit into this space and listen. The narrow path isn't the easy path, but it leads somewhere that the broad road never can, to a life of integrity where there is peace and enduring joy. So walk the narrow path today, and you'll find that it leads to the spacious life of the kingdom of heaven.